And speaking of entertainment, it looks like once again we have a inductee for the Hall of Lame. Shoot, as soon as we announced it, it feels like people are jumping at the gates to get into the hall, the
Oh
HOL.
yeah, this
Oh,
one for me is very like saddening, but fortunately there's a happy
speaking of
ending.
light,
Um,
sparkle,
yeah. So right,
stacks.
imagine you're a father of three. You're in a car dealership. You're taking your children with you to go get a car for your wife. Guns
Mm.
start like people come in, robbers come in, start shooting. You do the heroic thing. You cover your three children. You get shot multiple times, and then you get fired from both of your jobs.
Are you serious?
That's the story of Anthony Jefferson in the Bronx, man. He took his children
Stop.
to go get a car for his wife, and then it's the the payment he
Stop.
gets for being a man, for being heroic, for protecting his children, is getting fired from his construction job and his painting job because he's unable to work.
Throw the whole
Wow.
Um,
thing away.
That's
Throw the
terrible.
whole. Throw it out.
um,
God
Anthony
damn.
Jefferson is not who's going in this hall of lame. It's thankfully for them, they didn't release who his employers were, but it's absolutely his employers. Like, if he would have not covered his children, like they would have called him all types of names. He would have been less of a man and stuff like that. But he gets rewarded for protecting his children and being a hero by getting shot and losing his jobs because he's unable to work. No kind of like, hey, you know what? We understand what happened. We'll give you some paid time off or something like that, or you can take a leave. No, he gets straight up fired for having
Yeah,
shots fired into him. He gets fired.
Look, I'm
super.
not the man that incites mobs, but this might be one of the things where I'm just like, yo, who is employers, bro?
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel like I want
this
to
is
blow
I
really
gotta
them.
one
be
of
held
those where I
accountable
was
for
like,
that, bro.
yeah, I really wanted to know who his employers were because I was like,
Like,
yo,
real rap.
when I saw a video talking about it, and I started to tear up because I'm like,
Jesus.
yo, if it were me, that is the exact same thing I would do. Like, I'm
Right.
going to protect my children. Like, however many gunshots I got to take, I can't let my kids get harmed. And
Bro,
like
before
to
we get
think
to the kids, bro.
to
No, what are
think
you saying?
to think that this is how you get rewarded for being a hero. you know, like it's
Being a
crazy.
father, being a good father,
Yeah,
protecting
that's
literally
whack, bro.
one of your primary duties is protecting your children, protecting your
He got
children.
shot twice in his boot and once in the thigh, attempting to shield his kids from the gunfire.
That's horrible.
And he still has to have surgery to remove one of the bullets.
And he gets fired. Like I don't like. Let's just
Yeah,
this is
that's terrible. Like that's the part that bothers me. Like
what.
him getting fired, like for protecting his children.
So what would have happened that? So it's I don't even
You know,
know.
and the thing is, it's like, you know what? I think it is better that he's not working for them. Like, unfortunately, but I think it's for the better because had one of his children died, like, bro, they wouldn't like if they're not going to give my man time off for the injury he had. They're not going to be so like,
Or
you
let him
know,
keep his job.
empathetic about like, oh, hey, I'm sorry that one of your children died, but hey, we still need you at work. Like no, like you're not even giving my man a chance to recover from the injuries that he sustained protecting his household. Like it's ridiculous.
They were like,
And let
"Damn, you
that
got
man had
shot."
and let him had just run and left his kids there. He'd have been all types of coward and stuff like that. Blah
He
blah
would have been
blah. But he still
crucified,
have his
bro.
job, right?
He would have still had his job,
Yeah, he would have been crucified.
employed,
He's still been
crucified, but
employed though.
employed.
Like it's ridiculous. The
On the
light at the
cross
end of
with
the
the
tunnel
face.
is though is they started a GoFundMe for the gentleman. They originally were trying to raise 24,000, and they shattered it. They raised $270,000 for him.
Word. That is the human spirit coming in and people recognizing that someone who did right deserves to be just to be taking that, and that's just for him to take care of his kids. It's not rewarded. He needs that just to live for like surgery, medical costs. Like that's crazy that his job conveniently fired him right where, like, I mean, I'm assuming he had health insurance, and I'm hoping his job didn't cut him out, because there's like, damn,
Oh, and I'm double
he
dipping.
can't work,
I'm
and we'll
suing the
probably have
jobs
to
too.
like
So
Facts.
both the jobs.
Yeah,
two
easy.
jobs. I'm sorry, not
Yeah, he
one
had two
job.
jobs. My
Two
man in
jobs.
New York working two jobs with 3 children and a wife. First of all, that's mad admirable. Like, you know how much shit we get as black people of not having like, a complete household and stuff like that. My man's working 2 jobs to provide.
He's
It
doing
was
what he has to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my wife a car because we probably have one car, or we don't have a car at all. And I think my wife should have the car, and I can keep taking public transportation. It's like, bro, the sacrifices that men go through, especially this man. Just look at what he got, like from his job. I'm glad that there's people out there that
Both of them.
recognize.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know,
for him. I feel for him.
I'm super thankful that there's people out there that are just like, no, that's not right, and we're gonna help him because I'm just
Right.
like it made
Sheesh.
me upset hearing the story. Like I was just like, nah, I couldn't.
I
I
can't
couldn't
even
watch the surveillance
fathom.
footage of what happened, because I was just like, I know it's gonna make me upset to think that he did that and then ended up losing his jobs because of it.
Yeah, dude, I keep hitting brain farts. I'm sorry. I feel like I can't even contribute much because I just can't. My mind just keeps it just keeps stopping or freezing every time I try to figure out if I had to call my job, both my jobs, and tell them I got shot protecting my kids, I won't be able to come in. Oh, don't worry about it. You don't even have to come in because you're fired. Like from both of them. Like imagine with Washington one, just be like, yo, I gotta let you know what happened. Especially like after calling one job, or they just let you go, whether it's on the phone or after the fact, or notify them. Then they're like, damn, that's tough. I'm gonna do the same. What? All right. Yeah, I'm tired of repeating myself. Sorry, y'all, but
Nah, you good.
yeah, it's crazy. That's just crazy to me. It's a crazy
Yeah,
time.
I
But I'm
definitely.
glad he's alive, though. I think I just look at
Yeah,
it
for
Yeah.
positive.
sure.
He's
Because
alive,
I'm
you
glad
know
the
they're
kids still have their dad.
yeah, because
and his kids are alive.
Mhm.
yeah, because the family, for what they're saying, the family's dealing with a lot of trauma, and like it could have gone worse if like any one of them died, and then
Mhm.
like look what the situation he's in. I mean, I'm glad there's good people out there. I'm glad that Anthony Jefferson did the right thing and shielded his children in a time of crisis. But his job, like the jobs he lost, man, them niggas are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. Shoot. Yeah, Hollow Lane definitely gets for this week is awarded to Anthony Jefferson's employers. The man himself, shoot, you might have to put him in the Hall of Heroes, or just, make that commemorate him that for him today. Cause
Yeah, for sure. Anybody who will step in front of a bullet fitted kids, that's an automatic hero in my book.
automatic
Exactly.
W.
Like that just goes without saying. It's just like if I'm in that situation, that's exactly what I'm doing. If I don't see a way out,
Right.
I'm just gonna shield them. I'll take however many bullets I got to do for my children.
Shit,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Cause that's me. That's practically me. That's me. It's like not
That's a
protecting your
legacy,
children
man.
is like almost not protecting yourself to me. It's just like, but that's part of me is right there, dog. It's like that's crazy. Um, Shout out to Anthony Jefferson. I don't want to get his name wrong. What is it?
Yeah, Anthony Jefferson.
Yep. Hope speedy recovery. Get well soon. And shout out to all the people who donated to the GoFundMe. Um, you know, decided to show that you cared with your dollars. And yeah, putting money to good use, and supporting uh,
Yeah,
fellow
support our
fellow
brothers, man.
humans who, you know, through this journey of life, that yeah, just helping each other where when it really counts. That's plus one for humanity.
Yeah, we gotta
Uh,
take care of our people, man.
yeah,
We'll be
that's
extinct
what
in a minute.
that's what we need more of.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this Hall of Fame is all about. It's actually just to teach y'all lessons and don't be that nigga who
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
think? I honestly
boast.
think, especially like, in like New York City and stuff like that, he probably got some employers that was just didn't believe what he was saying, or they were just like, whatever, like, oh, all right, I don't care what you're saying, like, I'll get somebody else to do it.
You could vet it. I just feel like you could easily vet a story like that. Like, I don't know.
You would think so.
You would, true.
Hey
True,
man,
but
I'm Anthony Jefferson. I'm double dipping. I appreciate everybody's, GoFundMe, but I'm suing those companies too.
yo, full impunity.
Yeah, you got to,
Sue
bro.
the faces off of them, bruh. Shit.
You got to.
Yo, but that's been our Hall of Lame.